It should have already been apparent to most Canadians, and frankly, I think it was. But lest there be any doubt, Jody Wilson-Raybould, the former Attorney General, has once again proven that she is a woman of character and integrity, values that are absolutely paramount if we are to get good government from the people who are elected to lead us. Unfortunately, her commitment to honesty, transparency, and integrity is not one that seems to be shared by many of her colleagues in the Liberal caucus, and certainly not shared by Justin Trudeau. Remember, Justin Trudeau has obfuscated, he's been dishonest, he has been inconsistent, and the only one whose story has not changed through this is Jody Wilson-Raybould. The SNC-Lavalin affair has revealed her to be the only one telling the truth consistently, and lest there be any doubt about that, she's proven it. The phone call that she released of her conversation months ago with Michael Warnick, the former clerk of the Privy Council, reveals that Jody Wilson-Raybould was in fact being pressured by someone who was operating as an agent for the Prime Minister, someone who was supposed to be Canada's chief civil servant, the highest non-partisan public official in Canada, but in actuality was running political interference for Justin Trudeau. So the question that remains here is, how on earth can Jody Wilson-Raybould still in good conscience run for the Liberals? Not only is she sitting in the Liberal caucus still, and at this point no one has kicked her out of there, but she's also insisted that she will be running again as a Liberal candidate in the 2019 election in the riding of Vancouver-Granville. It's possible this is a power play, something meant to bait Justin Trudeau into kicking her out of caucus and rejecting her ability to be the candidate. But there is a legitimate question here that many people have been asking, which is, why doesn't she cross the floor? And I think that would be a terrible idea, both for Jody Wilson-Raybould and for the Conservatives or even the New Democrats, if that was the party that she chose to cross to. And here's why. A political party is not meant to be a representation of who you are siding with in a particular dispute. It's meant to be an embodiment of the values that you hold dear and that you'd assume are shared by that political party. She ran as a Liberal for a reason. She's continued to govern as a Liberal for a reason. She wants to run again as a Liberal for a reason. All of the Conservatives saying she should join the Conservative caucus are undermining what it is that makes the Conservative Party of Canada the Conservative Party of Canada. And that is what's supposed to be anyway a commitment to small c conservative values. I shared many of these concerns when Leona Alislev, the former Liberal MP, decided last year to cross the floor to the Conservatives. I said, okay, if she genuinely believes the Conservatives are pushing for better policies, then yes. But she needs to speak to whether she is, in fact, a Conservative. Well, there is no doubt in anyone's mind that Jody Wilson-Raybould is not. Just because she's a woman of unrivaled character and integrity, which is a value shared by many people in the Conservative caucus, does not mean that she is herself a Conservative. We have to get out of this mindset of siloing political parties to such an extent that they are not actually representative of ideologies, but are just representative of people, personality conflicts, scandal, or resistance to people, personality conflicts, and scandal. Not liking Justin Trudeau doesn't make you a Conservative. Believing in conservative values does. We can support her from afar. We can support her from across the aisle. We can support people of integrity in all parties and recognize that there are good people and bad people across the spectrum. But just because she finds herself at odds with Justin Trudeau on SNC-Lavalin does not mean she is opposed to his agenda. And this is something that a lot of the Conservatives who are cheerleading for her to join them need to take heed of. For True North, I'm Andrew Lawton.